similarity. On the similarity of beliefs and what and values, that's what happens in collective solidarity. We are being.
This house discuss collective solidarity, social solidarity. We, as the team government, we are here to support and defend collective solidarity and show you that we prefer it over social solidarity. So allow me first of all, you my good that maybe I will prefer my if you have any POI, I'll prepare it in the 50 minutes. Then if you want to raise it, please just raise your hand. Don't make noise for me. So I'm going to start by either explaining what solidarity means and then I show you the difference between collective solidarity and then social solidarity. So solidarity is unity or agreement of feeling or action, especially among individuals with common interests or mutual support within a group. Then, if we are to break it more and look at collective solidarity from social solidarity, we are going to see that in collective solidarity, that is when an individual tries to rely on their own on themselves, but use individualism in order to connect to others, and not especially relying on others to help them, but they are trying to use their own efforts, use their own usual self to connect other people without especially relying on other people. Then when we are going to look at social solidarity, it emphasizes the interdependence between individuals in a society, which allows individuals to feel that they can enhance the lives of others. So if we are to talk about social solidarity, it means you're going to realize that you cannot survive without the other. So you have to ensure that you yourself you cannot be alone. Without this one you cannot stand. And that is impossible. You are all alone. And like I said, man for himself and God for us, like when I was beginning. So you are only there for yourself, and if you are to survive, you're going to use those inner powers that you have to connect other people. Not that you, with your own self, you're going to connect other people, you're going to relate other people to develop. So I want to show the entire house that right now, in Uganda, if to clear state parameters in Uganda, there is so much corruption, there is disappointment. So it means that even though you rely so much on other people so that you can get where you want to be, you will not get there because they are going to keep suppressing you because of the corruption. At the end of the day, you're going to be disappointed. I'm going to say, trust me, fellow Ugandans, if there was no corruption here, we would be far much better than where we were. Some of us were supposed to be maybe studying in South Africa or America, but we're there because of corruption. So, we are here to show that the major problem in Uganda is corruption, which has disappointed very many people, and therefore we as a team government, we are supporting collective solidarity instead of social solidarity. And what is the status quo right now? In Uganda right now, we realize that we are relying much more on social solidarity. We realize that you're connecting, we have right now we have the social media. That you realize that without the other people, without connecting with other people, maybe in the morning and you wake up and you say hi to another person, you cannot survive. And some of the people have been so much disappointed. Maybe for example, you wake up and don't find any message on WhatsApp. You're going to spend the whole day when you're moody and depressed, and that has, instead of building us, it has depressed us. So I'm saying that right now in Uganda, we cannot use social solidarity. If we were to use collective solidarity, that you're going to rely on yourself to get to where you want to be. Trust me, Ugandans and Africans will be far much better than you think. So why are we supporting social collective solidarity instead of collective solidarity? Why are we supporting collective solidarity rather than social solidarity? First of all, like I've been saying, collective solidarity promotes self-independence. You become independent on your own. You can sit, you can make decisions without being interrupted by other people. You become the original self. But if you know that for me to become a poet, I have to first look and read what other people say. No, you were born alone. And if you're to sit and read and write what is your original self, you become so much better than what you think. You can hear me with me, my favorite friend. So I would like to bring the entire house and show you that if we are doing collective solidarity, that you rely on yourself, you get your own self to connect other people, will be far much better than what you see right now. So the other point I think I've been talking about, apart from self-independence, it is the originality. If we use the collective solidarity, we are going to become original. We are not going to be duplicated. Trust me, if I sit down and I've not copied from another poet, maybe from maybe you're right that you have to be in every time when you're at school, you have to be in the same place because if this friend of mine are not there, I cannot even go to class. And maybe if these people are drug addicts, in the long run, you're also going to become a drug addict. So what is that? So it means if you are to come to school, you use your own, you build on your own stuff. That I've come to school, I want to read and get somewhere. It means you're going to destroy that peer pressure thing that has destroyed our nation. You can tell me what it is. Peer pressure has done more harm than good. Um, if I'm going to make the teams from the opposition are going to come here and talk about the social media and try to defend it and the social issues, I know they're going to do all that. But trust me, Ugandans, like I've told you, the status quo right now in Uganda, we are relying much more on other people. We are failing to become ourselves. Even our young is one of our Kenyan daughters. If you want to create the best phone, try to be your original self. If that one had started way back in time, where would we be? So it means this social media thing, this socialism that you want to connect other people, that you realize that you cannot stand on your own, has destroyed that, has created depression. Maybe if I'm talking about social media, people go there, maybe they want to be happy, they want, but they are depressed. That people are so much depressed. So trust me, if we use this connecting solidarity, we are going to do the better Uganda, and we are going to reach out more than what we think. Thank you so much. I get to submit.
Disappointment, I would like to say that the Prime Minister did not do her duty because she has come here and she's talking about connective solidarity. Now, from what I have heard, from her definition in connective solidarity, she's talking about individualism. That is what she sees using in collective solidarity. She went ahead to define for us social solidarity, where she said this is interdependence between individuals in a society, which allows the individuals to feel that they can enhance the lives of others, which the individuals to feel that they can enhance the lives of others. So, in other words, she's even talking about the connection. I don't know what to tell her even. Because in other words, she's supporting us. That is what I should say, ladies and gentlemen. Because she has lost it from there, ladies and gentlemen. The Prime Minister has failed to show us the problem at hand, ladies and gentlemen. She has come here, and that is the first thing that she has messed up, ladies and gentlemen. So, to bring us back to light, just as she has said, man for himself, God for us all. Man for himself. Now here we are trying to talk about social solidarity, whereby the individuals are going to come, individuals within a society. These individuals are going to do what they feel is going to benefit the whole community. This is social solidarity. Now, if we talk about the collective solidarity, which we as opposition, we are against this collective solidarity. This collective solidarity for it is going to entail that we are going to have social bonds which are going to rest on the similarity of beliefs and values. That's what happens in collective solidarity. We are in a group, otherwise not collective solidarity. We're talking about collective solidarity. So, ladies and gentlemen, in a country like Uganda, just as they've defined for us that this is our parameter, ladies and gentlemen, in a country like Uganda, where we are having the diversity in ways of life, we are having diversity in ways of life culturally, we are having diversity in ways of life, for example, the political party. We are a multi-party system, ladies and gentlemen. We are having diversity within our religion. So, this would mean that a certain group is going to collaborate, another group is not going to collaborate, and in the long run, we are not going to have a solution. We are going to end up having, for example, one political denomination against the other political denomination. One tribe against the other tribe. What we're interested in, let us go for social solidarity. Individuals are coming, they are thinking of how do we make our society better, ladies and gentlemen. She has also talked about the originality. This originality is entailed within the social solidarity, ladies and gentlemen, because in social solidarity, just as the Prime Minister defined, the Prime Minister told us that here there is interdependence between individuals in a society. It allows these individuals to feel that they can enhance the lives of others. So when she brings in the idea of originality, this idea of originality is going to come here in the social solidarity, whereby people are going to be more innovative, ladies and gentlemen. People are going to be more innovative. They will think, how do I work to benefit my society? This is the social solidarity, ladies and gentlemen, we are talking about, because we want this unity to come in. We are a diverse nation. People are having different innovations, people are having different innovative ideas. So it's only going to be through this social solidarity that we are going to have people come together, and in the end, we are going to have a better Uganda. Ladies and gentlemen, she has talked about depression. Depression from what? From social media. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to inform this house that when the Prime Minister comes here and she's talking about that there is depression coming from social media, therefore there is need for individualism. Ladies and gentlemen, you will realize that within this country, a lot of depression, because based from what you are saying, that we should go for individualism. Ladies and gentlemen, a problem shared is a problem what? Solved. Yeah? So if an individual, as she has mentioned, that's I even wonder how you're saying the social, people go to these social media platforms, they are getting what? Like they are getting solutions, they are getting what? So when the Prime Minister comes here and they are talking about depression, and she asks what she's saying, we should have individualism. This individualism, ladies and gentlemen, today the Prime Minister, so I would also want the Prime Minister to tell us, she's here saying that through that collective solidarity, she's saying that they're going to build a better Uganda. Ladies and gentlemen, we as the opposition were asking, how are you going to build this better Uganda? How are you going to build this better Uganda? They need to tell us. It's not a matter of coming here and telling us, ladies and gentlemen, connected. No, what we want you to come and tell us is, how are you going to use that collective solidarity to ensure that we are having what? We are having development within what? Within the country. So I don't see how it's going to build a better Uganda. Please, you ought to explain to what? To us. Now, the Prime Minister is coming here and she's talking about peer pressures. Fight for peer pressures. So ladies and gentlemen, is it only, like when we talk about peer pressures, are we only going to be looking at, because actually when she's talking about peer pressure, because her side was supposed to talk about the collective what? Solidarity. So what I want to note about this peer pressure is simple. The peer pressure, why do you want to connect it only to negativity? There is positivity out of what? Out of these peer pressures. So she's only talking about the negative part, but we, as the opposition, we find it wrong. So, as the opposition, as the leader of opposition, I would like to say that the Prime Minister failed from the beginning of this debate, whereby she has not managed to give us that direction. She has not set the stage for this. I would like to submit.
Talking about. He came here, he did not define for us the terms in the motion. Why is preparing to say why it should be winning? Because he has been missing some words. He did not even give us the reasons why he prefers social solidarity. He did not give us the reasons why he is rejecting collective solidarity. But for us here, as the Prime Minister came here and stated the point, I'm going to revert his point and you are going to listen to me today. He said that the Prime Minister came here and did not relate for us the problem. The Prime Minister came and said the problem that in Uganda we are having a problem of corruption. That's when he was saying that there is a lot of corruption in the country, which means that when we are having this interdependence and social work, we are seeing people being corrupt because we see these iron ships which were going to Karamoja because of having fake leaders in this country of Uganda. They were just diverted, taken away by different people. But as we are saying that when we select when we are going to prevent this corruption and respect this individuality and respect that a person from Karamoja specifically, who is from the land from Karamoja, is going to take this action to not diversion. So we are affecting people from different regions who are having other issues, who are having their own community rather than having their own society, which means that we are promoting what we call interdependence, which is bringing a lot of corruption in our country. He says that there is that when there is diversity of ways of life, when there are group collaboration or what, but we are not only talking about what group collaboration, we are also talking about individual collaboration. We are saying that these individuals are going to be interacting, they are going to be individualistic, they are going to look for connections from different people who are going to be higher on top of them. As I'm stating you for another status quo, like what is happening in our country, we are having a high economic gap, which is between the rich and the poor. We are seeing the prime minister being more enriched. We are seeing the poor people being more locked in their poverty, which is creating a big economic gap. But that's why we are saying that we are going to send these people to go on their own independence and go to research these people who are on top of them, so that they get connections from them. But we are not saying that they should have this social network from the corrupt people, from these people who are not serious, who are going to better funds and be corrupt. And we are also saying that we are also bringing it to an extension. Even we are seeing that this social media that the Prime Minister was talking about is producing fake workers at work due to social media copying. We see in 2017, exams were released on social media and everyone was sharing it together. We produced people who went for A-level, who were having fake combinations, those who went to institution, they never had the content. Those are the people who were producing in the country. So which means that this social economic, social sector is bringing more problems than bringing more problems than the good that we have to respect. So, as I'm reviewing the points that were given by the Prime Minister, she says that when we are having the collaborative solidarity, it's going to promote self-independence. If we here we meet, we are going to have this self-independence because you are collaborating with yourself. Because I need this, I have to meet this person. This person is above me. I need to go and approach this person to help me on this solution. Because we are saying that man for himself and God for all. So you have to know your problem individually. And then that's how you are going to see that this person is above me, and that's how we are going to be connected. Not these things of social networks which are going to bring us problems. We are seeing NSSF in the country right now. We are having private people. They are just gaining just little amounts, like little salary. But it is also being charged of NSSF. People are just gaining little amount, which means that there are also social fake networks which are happening in our country. So as team government, we are saying that we are going to stop these things. We want people to promote self-independence. If someone is getting the private salary, let someone eat his salary in advance, not being choked by what these fake organizations which are not going to help these people. We are also saying that when this person is gains self-independence, we are going to see even the country itself, Uganda, gain independence. It gained independence from these people who were also active, the whites, because this means even this thing itself, it tells us that we need independence. Every person needs independence because the country is having a lot of problems. People are facing a lot of corruption from their fields, but this is what we need. We also talked about this. We are going to become original because we have been saying that when we are when a person says only his own way, it's not going to be reflecting what other people did. So it means that it is going to even bring deeper analysis in our minds. It's going to develop critical thinking in our minds. So, as team government, we are saying that we are going to become original through what? We are going to stop this social media because we are going to see that these students are going to be doing exams by themselves, not even having any connection on social media, so that they give answers to their fellows and we produce fake workers. So it means that we are going to become original, produce original copies, which are going to do an excellent job at work, not rather than these social networks which are going to be bringing people who are going to kill people in our hospitals. These teachers who are going to be teaching people wrong things, and we see that the country backslide. She also said that it fights peer pressure, which is bringing more harm than good. We are seeing this homosexuality trending right now. It is on social media seeing everything. This is going to stimulate young children, the young generation, and this is going to motivate our culture and putting it down. So as team government, we are saying that we are going to stop this social interdependence between the youth and the white and the peers by saying that let everyone live his own life. We are going to even stop the social media action so that these people can stand on their own. Because when we are not having this social network, we are going to avoid these things of homosexuality. Getting from a friend, telling a friend that this thing can work. We are not going to get these people who are going to be distributing money online but to promote homosexuality in the country. So that's how we are promoting it. Even we know that when you are having bad manners and you bring the child is also bad manner, that child is also going to gain those manners. So we are saying that we are stopping this social connection and we want this person to live in an individualistic life, which will bring this collective, solidarity, because we are seeing these people, they are going to be doing individualistic things. But this individualistic thing, these people are going to meet at work. They are going to discuss these issues they got originally and independently, and they are going to bring them together. We are going to see these people in different situations. They are going to do something that is going to develop our country. I get it.
Due to the fact that the event is solidarity, preferring solidarity, but they are coming here telling us that they are debating individual ladies and gentlemen, that shows us we are either in the wrong people or we are in the wrong place. At this point, I would like to re-echo. It seems the Deputy Prime Minister was not keen on what the Leader of Opposition said, and I would like to re-echo on the definition of the terms, whereby we have social solidarity as a state of unity that exists when people are interpreted by strong bonds, shared beliefs, and also regulated by well-developed guidelines for action. Whereby collective solidarity focuses on the interdependence of individuals in a society. I want you to note this, and I'm going to repeat it. In society. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to begin by asking these. I would like to begin by asking the government three things. One, if you are giving your arguments based on collective solidarity, which you are supposed to defend, you know the problem is solving. And that brings us a question: what problem we are solving? Question number 2. What are the impacts of their preference to the people of this country and welfare of everyone? But can they answer that? I don't think they can, because in the first place, they are giving advantages of the wrong thing. Based on the fact that they have refused to be corrected, it shows us that they are well bent on focusing on individualism rather than solidarity. I would like to provide an extension to what the Leader of Opposition has come to say and elaborate more. Back to the definition of collective of social solidarity. It is interpreted by social bonds, ladies and gentlemen, social bonds and shared beliefs among people. While on the other hand, collective solidarity is based on 1, similarities, and 2, beliefs and values. They come here and tell us they're solving the problem, like corruption, ladies and gentlemen. Are they really aware of what corruption is? Because if you tell me that every individual for themselves and God for us all, you're telling me to employ my son, employ my daughter in a way to fight corruption. Because I'm fighting my own. That brings us questions the clarity and the integrity of the information they are providing to you, panel. Ladies and gentlemen, the Leader of Opposition emphasized on these points. Our country, our society, our generation is focused on, is based on a multi-party system, multi-religious system, diverse cultures, and these problems cannot be solved by collective solidarity which they didn't talk about. But I'm not here to debate what they didn't talk about, but I would like to emphasize on our point. We are discussing social solidarity, we as team opposition, whereby we are saying collective solidarity is based on similarities in political party, similarities in religious organizations, similarities in culture. But on the contrary, the government is supporting collective solidarity, which defies all these structures of our society. You don't have to why? Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to continue to answer the question posed by the Deputy Prime Minister. Reasons for rejecting collective solidarity, which we have spoken about, expounded in every possible way. Ladies and gentlemen, but that has been listened. Reasons that we gave were collective solidarity is not a solution to our multi-party, multi-religious, multicultural society. But they are talking about something, collective solidarity, which they have given refused land from you panel and from the opposition, which brings me to wonder if the government is really the government, because we know the government should listen. He asked us the reason for supporting social solidarity. Ladies and gentlemen, I want us to focus mostly on this one. I've talked about it, he has talked about it, and this one is very important. Social solidarity is based on social bonds. I don't need a base on anything. We don't need to be on a culture, even we don't need to be of the same ethnic group, same religion, same nothing. What we have to do is, can you talk? Can I talk? Can we communicate? And that's all. But ladies and gentlemen, to our disappointment, the Prime Minister has led the debate off. As I conclude, I would like to say social solidarity is the way to go. Because our problems will be solved not by who knows who, not by individuals. I hear these days there's a notion which people call Gambano, the individualism they are talking about. That will not solve our problem. What will solve our problem is knowing ourselves as brothers, despite where we come from, what we believe, and anything like that. I beg something.
Right now. As the closing government, we would like to bring to your attention that the current concern in Uganda is the low progress of development. Ladies and gentlemen, we have also insecurity in the country. So what are we saying as the closing government? I would like to first make clear the term social solidarity is interdependence among the individuals in a society. What is collective solidarity? Collective solidarity, it refers to like a connection between individuals who share similarities in traditions, share similarities in various things, lifestyles, they have a similar views. And in a country whereby we want development, we want people who have the similar views. We want people who are going to sit down and agree. We want people who are going to sit down as a team and agree on something without disagreeing because of their disagreement, like their differences between them. We want a team that is going to sit down and think about the policies and bring in a new solution without looking at their differences such as tribe, religion, and the rest. So, what are the disadvantages of social solidarity, which is ideally the interdependence amongst individuals in a society? There is over-independence. Ladies and gentlemen, we are going to look at a society whereby, such as Uganda, we have people who are on the high end, they are the rich, they are up there. We have people who are the poor, they are down here, like really down. So these people, they have really a big wide gap between them. And you expect these people to depend on each other. How? When the society clearly doesn't allow them to interact. So ladies and gentlemen, let us revise the social solidarity bit. We are producing a breed of lazy people. Interdependence, you're going to depend on the other, you're waiting for the other to make some money that they give you also. Like, this is producing a lazy breed of people. We want people who are innovative, people who are going to bring new ideas on board. The leader of opposition came and talked about social solidarity, creating more innovative people. This is not really, it is not really going to work. Why? Because of this interdependence. Like when we look at a society where people are not depending on each other, whereby everyone is on their own, you stand on your own. If you don't want it, you don't want to work, you're not going to eat. So what are you going to do? You're going to go out there, you're going to work because you need to eat. Ladies and gentlemen, there is no innovation being created here because of this interdependence. The deputy leader of opposition came here and asked us questions such as what problem are we solving? Ladies and gentlemen, the problem on board is the no progress of development. Who doesn't know that Uganda is a third world country? We are living with highest levels of poverty here. We are living with, I don't know, there is really no development in the country. So that is the problem we are solving. And meanwhile, you didn't state what your problem is, like what you were solving. So I don't really get the reason for all your points. I said I'm taking a big eye from the closing question. Thank you. So ladies and gentlemen, what is the closing government bringing on board today? Since we are fighting no progress of development, we are fighting insecurity. Why we prefer collective solidarity, whereby we have a system whereby people with commonalities like similarities in views, in ideas, in religion coming together to agree. Because first of all, there's going to be less competition. like imagine a situation whereby we have different tribes put on the same panel to discuss, let's say, about something, let's say the development of Uganda. So these tribes are going to sit down, they are going to start discussing. And in this case, we are going to look at a scenario whereby everyone would want like the better services to go to their side. Everyone wants, please first rest. Everyone wants like better services to go to their side. So we are creating less competition because we are allowing groups with similarities, with same views, with same ambitions to sit down and discuss something that is going to lead to their development. How are we going to achieve this development in Uganda because of collective solidarity? First of all, it is easier, ladies and gentlemen. You all know that it's easier to handle small groups than a large group. We are not going to sit down the whole Uganda and be like, yeah, we want development. No, that's not possible. We are going to go tribe by tribe, like sector by sector, religion by religion, and that's how we are going to bring about. That's how we are going to realize the development in the society. When we sit them down, they have the same similarities, same ambitions. We shall not realize any differences. People will be agreeing on the same thing because they all have the same ambition. This is going to bring about we have better understanding of each other. These people are not like when you sit them down together, they are people under collective solidarity, people with same ideas, same ideologies, same similarities. They are going to sit down and agree. They're going to sit down and agree on issues that are going to concern them as a whole. So ladies and gentlemen, how are we going to use collective solidarity to develop you ask that question to build a better Uganda? There's development because everyone caters for themselves. In my family, I also cater for my family. As our tribe, we are going to agree as our tribe, and we are going to see there is going to be collective development. When we say like individual development, like development that is divided like into separate individuals, like a tribe, they're also going to work together to achieve a common goal. Also, the other tribe, as a religion, will also work together. So in the end, we are going to find that these groups with similarities are going to work together to achieve a common goal. Like there are going to be no differences, no disagreements whatsoever because we have the same ambitions, same similarities, same points of view, and at the end of the day, we are going to see collective development in the society. Ladies and gentlemen, imagine a scenario whereby we are in a country where there are rich people and the poor. So there is going to be, I would like to conclude by saying collective solidarity is what we are going with and not social solidarity because people in smaller groups are easier to
Nation panel for me to continue with this debate without thanking the opening government. These are people who do not understand the resolution. They came and started supporting the ideologies of the opposition. So this is a very good government. I would like to take this opportunity to thank them for this initiative. So our leader of opposition came and described the definition of collective solidarity very well, where he said that this involves the community. It is a community approach, and social solidarity, it is individualistic approach. So our deputy prime minister, our prime minister comes here and talks about corruption. He doesn't know that when you want to fight this corruption, how is going to fight this corruption? Corruption is already a problem in the society. What do we need? We need individualistic approach. We need people who can stand and come out and say that this person who is corrupt, this is an individual who is very strong, and saying that this person is corrupt. So this is an individualistic approach. Then when the deputy prime minister also came here, talked about social media, that we're using social media to distribute things of homosexuality. And I want to inform this house that social media can be a problem to their side, but it is also good. We are solving a problem. How can we use this social media? We can use it for the good. We can neglect the bad and we use it for the good. We can use it to fight this homosexuality. Me every day when I wake up in the morning, you can check my Twitter handle. It is at Daniel Odion. I make sure that I put an article there every day to fight homosexuality. Isn't this good for us? And then they say that examinations were distributed over social media. They didn't give us an example of a school which distributed examinations over social media. So this is the wrong panel. They do not have any evidence to show this. Then panel, for the purpose of this debate, I would like to give my extension on marginalized groups. In Uganda, when we had the problem of HIV/AIDS, People were fearing more celebrities to come out and speak about HIV/AIDS, but it was one individual person. That is Philip Bongoye Lutala in 1988. When he came out and gave the public, he declared to the public that he is HIV positive. Many people learned from this. People can now come out. Marginalized people, even people who had HIV, they became self-esteem because they know that if Philip Bongoye Lutala can have HIV, I have no problem of having HIV. Which means that we can treat this symptom of stigma. Panel, I would also like to talk about participatory approach. Panel, in the participatory approach, here we look at individuals of a community coming up with their problems, and not only coming up with these problems, but also measuring these problems. When they measure these problems, they are going to come up with solutions. Panel, you cannot come and ask this whole room that what is your problem, but we request each and every person to give in their views individualistic approach. Panel, each and every person is going to come out and give their view according to the problem that is existing in the society. This approach is being used by Ministry of Health when you move into communities and you're going to do maybe a community diagnosis on the challenge of diseases that are in the society. You move there, you collect members of the society, and you ask people from there, they stand up, each person stands up and gives their views according to their problems that they are facing in the society. So, panel, I want to give you how they are going to use this the social approach or the individualistic approach. I mentioned influential persons. For example, Philip Bongoye Lutaya, when he came out, that was an influential individual. Even today, we can still use Eddie Kenzo to fight against HIV/AIDS, to fight against cholera. Relax. Anything you like? We are solving the problem of stigma among people living with HIV. Thank you very much. So, I want to say that we can also increase human resources. How are we going to increase human resources? We are going to come out with a budget. We are going to allocate funds for recruitment. We are going to recruit individuals. We are not going to recruit the community panel. I want to inform this government. We are going to recruit individuals. So, when we recruit individuals, we are solving the problem of shortage of human resource within the community. Panel, is this good for our society? There is a way of seeing the government. If they are not strong enough, we are going to call them onto our side and we elect a president and we put a president from the opposition since they already accepted that. Panel, when the deputy prime minister came here, when the member of government came here, she was talking about using a collective solidarity approach to solve problems in the community. They are giving us a notion that says that a man for himself and God for us all, but we are also counteracting and saying that no man is highland in this country. There is no man who is an highland. We need our fellow individuals, we need our fellow community members, we need a person who is next to you to give you advice on whatever you can do. You cannot come out. We have people who have built researches, but in research panel, you cannot come out with your own ideologies, and you don't do research. You have to read literatures, and these are literatures of other people. So we need to build strong persons in the community. We need people who can go on social media and read literature of other people so that they can build better ideas. You can sit alone and you say that you want to become a strong person, a strong individual, and you come out with your fake ideologies and you want to implement your fake ideologies that is going to affect the community. Thank you very much, panel.
We are preferring collective solidarity to social solidarity, meaning that we are addressing insecurity and low progress in development, of which we know that the theory of social solidarity was developed by S-Nyakisi in the year 893 to address societal development. Meaning that the problem, if the member of government has told you that we are addressing the problem of low progress in development and insecurity, meaning that you people, you need to understand and agree with government that we have these problems, of which you have no problem that you have set it, and you're refusing collective solidarity. You are not giving reasons that why you're refusing it, and you're not telling us the approach that you prefer.
The member of government told you that because of collective solidarity, we shall have less competition because we know she explained further that with collective solidarity we have more community bonding. And when there is community bonding, she explained very well, and I believe everyone understood that when you have this community bonding, we shall have less competition, and that will enhance the development. She told me that community development is actually more through community bonding, and told me that people in small groups are easily handled compared to the social solidarity that you're opting for. And for us, we are saying that we need collective solidarity, which involves community bonding, not the social solidarity that you're talking about, where there's a lot of interdependence, and you find that we're having a disorganized chain, and in the end product, we have hierarchy things, not it? The opposition has talked about these are the clashing points. I need the opposition to pay attention. And this one is answering your POI. You talked of individual innovation, in social solidarity, you answer that there is a lot of interdependence. There's a lot of I'll take that later. There's a lot of interdependence in social solidarity, meaning that there's no way you can have individual innovation because you need someone. Yes, you have the brain, but there we need the finances and the support of social solidarity over interdependence. Of which we are telling that collective solidarity, you will come as we have that community body, you will born as a community, and you have the innovation done as a community. But if you social solidarity, you will die with your innovation in the brain because the other person who is not willing to interdepend with you is not supporting. You talk of problem shared is problem solving. A problem shared is problem solving. I think that you misinterpreted this proverb because a problem shared is a problem solved. And we believe that where we have community bonding, you share the problem very well and it is solved. And community bonding is the basis of collective solidarity, which we are saying that we are referring that the social solidarity you're talking about. I'll take that later. You talked of interdependence, giving an example of hierarchies. Take an example. If the Prime Minister was a Karamajo, would you expect those hierarchies to be taken to Nyoro? Would you expect the hierarchies to be taken to Kusubai? So, meaning that if there is community bonding, whereby we identify that these are Karamajos, and then we make them bond in a group, which is the basis of collective solidarity. I want you to understand collective solidarity. Then it means the services will reach these communities which are having the problem. So that is the basis of collective solidarity rather than the social solidarity, whereby we are having researches that are made for Karama jobs, and then in the end process, researches are not reaching the respective therefore we should opt for community solidarity, whereby community solidarity is involving people with commonalities, with similar attitudes, and then that's why I'm giving an example of the Karama jobs who would actually love their fellows and they would not have the energy stab in Uganda now.
POI.
You had a POI. So are you suggesting that Uganda should become a federation? I get your point, but that is not the point. Audience, have you heard me talk about that? First of all, you said Uganda. Here we talk about community bonding. I want you to understand that there's a difference between community bonding and a federation. Right? And you can understand that I think reason get the difference between community bonding and federation. You have said that no man is an island, therefore we need each other, which is collective with community bonding. Yes, no man is an island. We agree. I think these people they have problems with the proverb. I will take that later. If no man is an island, then we need community bonding, whereby we shall have the community, those small groups that with similar commonalities, with similar ideas, with similar norms, those small groups will have the best ideas collected. Because no man is an island, and you say interdependence. Interdependence, I think you should notice that in interdependence, an individual feels that they can enhance the community on their own. But for us, we're saying collective solidarity, we are looking at community bonding. We have the community's bonding, making a good chain which is understandable compared to the social solidarity, whereby the interdependence is causing no meaning.
Show your confidence.
You had a I get your point. The standard Karamoja about the news of Karamoja, but can you tell me the commonality of the news of Karamoja? It is Honorable Kisutu, but it is here Karamoja. So that's why I say that we need community bonding, whereby if the news of Karamoja was a Karamoja, we know the activities from Bukisu. And that is the basis of why the IHS did not reach the destination. But if the needs responsible for Karamoja was a Karamoja, then we will have the IHS delivered to the people who are ready to receive the IHS. That's why we are saying we are preparing community solidarity
interdependent because involving people with different organizations, with different ideas, in the people of their particular and same ideas is bringing the confusion and the anxious scandal. Then, I think I'm protected. Stay there. I finished by telling you that as I read the motion, that is the list of opposition. As I read the motion, I tell you that all the points that are brought on the opposition are given the clashing points how the government dealt with them. However, I tell you that the closing government still weighs higher than the open government because the level of government deals with the votes are
the member of opposition said it is not individualistic approach. It was a slip of the tongue, but it is individual interdependence. So I wish finally you can take that, it is good. So it was a slip of the tongue, but I'm collecting that it was individual interdependence. And the leader of opposition said it clearly in the society. Which society? The society is Uganda, not Angola, not Acholi, not Arua, not Watiba. The society is Uganda. So if we consider, by the way, for your information, I have to inform the government side that in Uganda we have over 56 cultures, over 56 communities. So if we are going to handle 56 communities as individual communities, yet we have one president, one budget, one constitution, I think it is right. But my member of opposition gave me a liberalization of marginalized groups. Finally, I said that through individual interdependence, we are seeing we have sex workers, drug addicts, thieves. And in this case, if we use individual interdependence, this is where you're going to find pastors influencing these people to change into good people. This is where you're going to find non-sex workers to influence sex workers. This is individual interdependence in the society for the good cause. Finally, they have been asking that what is the problem we are facing? And that is making us support social solidarity. I want to inform them that we have problems of sectarianism, racism, regional imbalances, and limited resources as our country, Uganda. And by that, to handle that thing effectively, we have to ensure that we do the following. First of all, the member of government said that they want to embrace development. Wow, awesome. I'm also like in my country. They want development, but we cannot achieve development or progress as she said, if we don't share the burdens, if we don't come on realize common problems and give them common solutions as our society in Uganda. So you realize how dividing into those communities will be in practice. Otherwise, they want to create small nations in a big nation. Is that practical? No. Finally, I want to come here and say, how are we going to have this effective? First of all, we are going to ensure using influential individuals, which we have. Right now, me, I was not a good speaker, but through individual interdependence, I had mentors who mentored me to speak, and I can now present panel. But through community, how will you realize a good speaker? What if Kalamanda doesn't have a good speaker? We are going to use this human resource, and by this mechanism, human resource is going to ensure that all individuals who need assistance are included into that assistance. For example, you realize how people has a better economic knowledge through individual interdependence. You put human resource, make how people to come, make a conference, influence people. In the future, we're going to have a rich community. So, another thing, we are going to use participatory approach. This has been so practical in Uganda currently in the health sector, whereby they go down to the individuals, identify their problem, and initiate or impose really interventions that are really attached to their problem. You understand? Then I will go back and say the Prime Minister, I have no case with the Prime Minister because she needs to understand the debate, whereby she said that she said that I don't know how by my little English I have, collective can mean individuals. They cannot mean, and they don't correlate collective. Solidarity cannot mean individualism. Otherwise, there is even one solidarity. And we were saying individualism, solidarity. Then, another thing, no man is alive, and I think that one is self-explanatory. You need that interdependence. You have it, you don't. I don't have it. Let's share individual interdependence within the society, and then at the end of it all, we achieve with the sustainable development outcome. Then another thing, we are having a community where we have the proletariat and the BBOC, another the poor and the rich. So if we really have rich people in Kampala, we have them, you realize, right? So
So you make Karamoja a poor community for you to just ensure that Karamoja and money continues to push its forward. Like the Prime Minister said that we are going to allow these people to be original. We want a sex worker to be a non-original sex worker. I want to focus. My proposition talks about the marginalized groups, and I want to put it in the case of emergencies. Recently, we have the COVID-19 summit. Trust me, Karamoja needed Kampala. Why? Tell me how. Because people who had money to support those people who don't have food and their lockdowns, they needed rich people from Kampala to support them. And through the way of soliciting things to use in that saga, it was not even going to Karamoja, concentrate there without food, but it was going to Kampala. It was going to Kampala. Sent out for people who can donate double cabins for emergency drives. To contribute double cabins. So then another thing, the deputy prime minister came here and said that the individuals will go and seek help from those who have it. I want to question you. You want a mentally attacked person to go and seek help, or she or she needs an individual to realize that, oh, you are mentally ill, so you need help. Let me go to that one first, and try to go to the otherwise, if I am lame, I will not be able to move the person before. I am someone who can realize my lameness, step into a person who has hope. So you see how practical everything is. But through the one that I said, participatory approach, increase human resources to identify those people and influence using information videos, definitely. We are going to identify the people who cannot move and take them where they're supposed to go. And to do that, we need Kampala, Ugandans should come into an individual interdependence. Not Kampala maintaining itself as Uganda. No, not incorporate at all. Then another thing, I want to inform you that we share difference. By the way, this is a crucial thing. I want to inform the opposition that we are not going to get money and give the people who are poor. That you get money, you get money. We are saying we are going to share skills. They talked about more innovation. Ask myself, even if you are innovative, first you need the creativity was given you by another person, not you being creative. You cannot be born creative. But you can be creative through the different steps you go through individual independence. Just what but I want to tell you for those views, the opposition side, more so the closing opposition is this debate, we give you resolutions.
They are well written, well thought about, and that is commendable. There is still just a small challenge in linking them to the theme, but overall, we are very excited about your presentations and